Hi guys. Oh, I just got to reading about the upside down flag at the you know. So I was looking up a few different things because there's always more to the story, right? Alright, they said the upside down American flag to protest Trump administration's cuts of National Park Service employees. Okay, on June 22nd, 2020, the park's in dire need of repairs. The Great American Outdoors Act was put out there, and it's one of the few pieces of bipartisan legislation that Congress actually considered. That would provide half of all receipts from energy development on federal land and waters, up to $1.9 billion per year, or 5 years, to make needed repairs to critical facilities and infrastructure. In national parks, forests, wildlife refuges, public lands, and at American Indian schools, 70% to rebuild parks. So, legislation permanently funds the Lands and Waters Conservation Fund, or the LWCF, to the tune of $900 million per year to invest in conservation, outdoor recreation, not only bridges and seemingly widening political divide in Congress, but also shared by countless Americans. Okay, a lot more recent this month. This started on 2/3/25 and it was updated on 2/5/25. Okay, Doug Burgum officially began his tenure as the 55th Secretary of the Interior, marking the start of a new era focused on advancing American energy independence and ensuring the responsible stewardship of the nation's public lands and resources, okay? On his first day in office, Secretary Burgum met with department leadership, outlined his key priorities, took immediate steps to streamline processes that will enhance efficiency and innovation across the department, and advanced President Trump's agenda by signing 6 secretaries' orders to make America energy dominant. Okay, this is in quotes. Today marks the beginning of an exciting chapter for the Department of the Interior, he said. This was Doug Burgum said. We are committed to working collaboratively to unlock America's full potential in energy dominance and economic development, to make life more affordable for every American family, while showing the world the power of America's natural resources and innovation. Together, we will ensure that our policies reflect the needs of our communities, respect tribal sovereignty, and drive innovation that will keep the U.S. at the forefront of energy and environmental leadership. Okay. I'm reading here so I don't waste your time. It says how he's going to identify all emergency and other legal authorities available to expedite the completion of all authorized and appropriate infrastructure, energy, environmental, and natural resources projects. So I'm assuming that maybe why people were being let go or laid off, because they have to use some of that budget money to um, get these other qualified individuals. They're qualified in different ways that they need their skills. Well, here's another thing. The Secretary also directs a review of all appropriations from the Inflation Reduction Act and Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act to ensure consistency with President Trump's energy dominance policies. In addition to reviewing burdensome energy development policies, the order also directs a review of all domestic mining and processing of non-fuel minerals to restore America's critical mineral dominance and take steps to prioritize updating the U.S. Geological Survey's list of critical minerals and accelerating the ongoing geological mapping of the country. So, if y'all did some reading, you'll find out there's a whole lot of things behind this. It's not just a matter of letting people go to be hard on them. There's logistical reasons for this. Okay. Now they're saying the order will align the department with the Trump administration's energy dominance policies, which include encouraging energy exploration and production on federal lands and waters, including on the outer continental shelf, in order to meet the needs of our citizens and solidify the United States as a global energy leader long into the future. You know, nothing is free, guys. It all costs something. Establishing our position as the leading producer and processor of non-fuel minerals, including rare earth minerals, which will create jobs and prosperity at home. So, if these ladies and gentlemen have the skills, try to find one of these jobs. The jobs and prosperity at home strengthen supply chains for the United States and its allies and reduce the global influence of malign and adversarial states. Next bulletin. Protecting the United States' economic and national security and military preparedness by ensuring that an abundant supply of reliable energy is readily accessible in every state and territory of the nation. Next, ensuring that all regulatory requirements related to energy are grounded in clearly applicable law. Okay, ensuring that the global effects of a rule, regulation, or action shall, whenever evaluated, be reported separately from its domestic costs and benefits, in order to promote sound regulatory decision-making and prioritize the interests of the American people. Okay, guaranteeing that all executive departments and agencies provide opportunity for public comment and rigorous peer-reviewed scientific analysis, and ensuring that no federal funding is employed in a manner contrary to the principles set out above unless required by law. So this wasn't a decision that came lightly to somebody and said, oh, let's just let everybody go and we're going to use the money for something else. It's not like that. They're using the money responsibly, and they're not taking more money than they're allotted just to do this evaluation. So to me, it's monetary responsibility. It's keeping within our budget. So delivering emergency price relief for American families and defeating the cost of living crisis. Okay. Following President Trump's executive order on delivering emergency price relief for American families and defeating the cost of living crisis, Secretary's Order 3419 says delivering emergency price relief for American families and defeating cost of living crisis mandates the Interior Department to take immediate steps that will reduce living costs for American families. The order initiates a department-wide review of all programs and regulations that are unnecessarily causing higher living costs for hardworking American families to identify and recommend future actions to lower costs. Interior will focus on ways to eliminate harmful coercive climate policies and lower the cost of energy, which in turn will restore purchasing power to the everyday American and improve overall quality of life. There's always more to the story, more than an upside down flag. The Secretary's Order 3420 directs immediate compliance with President Trump's revocations of the Biden administration's wrongful withdrawals of the Outer Continental Shelf from oil and gas leasing. Secretary Order 3420 notifies the department that the ban has been unbanned and directs all bureaus and offices to comply with President Trump's revocation of the withdrawals as outlined in Executive Order 14148. Its initial rescissions of harmful executive orders and actions. Okay. So they're rescinding the harmful junk. Furthermore, Interior is immediately directed to resume taking all actions available to expedite the leasing of the OCS for oil and gas exploration and production. The 3 withdrawals that have been revoked by President Trump's order are withdrawal of certain areas off the United States Arctic coast of the Outer Continental Shelf from oil or gas leasing. Withdrawal of certain areas of the United States Outer Continental Shelf from oil or natural gas leasing. And you can look up the dates on these. There are different dates. The second one I read was from January 6th of 2025. The next one is also January 6, 2025. Withdrawal of certain areas of the United States Outer Continental Shelf from oil or natural gas leasing. The department will resume taking all actions available to expedite the leasing of the Outer Continental Shelf for oil and gas exploration and production. Achieving prosperity through deregulation, unleashing Alaska's extraordinary resource potential. So, every time is there's always going to be somebody unhappy no matter what's done. If it didn't affect them personally, they wouldn't care. There's always temp jobs. There's always things you can do. Don't cry about it. We've all had to leave a job or been let go from a job that I know I have, from jobs that I absolutely loved. The upside down flag is very disrespectful to our country, okay? And if you don't want to live in this country, move the hell out. Period. You're showing your true patriotism. And it's not good. And it's not going to get your jobs back. So, there are reasons that these things are being done, and you're not going to get any sympathy from me. It happens. You got to adjust things in your household. You know, you have to reduce your budget because somebody got laid off or something in your household. We've all been there. We've had to turn in our vehicles. We've had to have our houses let go or foreclosed on. You're not the only one. So, stop doing the upside down flag. That's absolutely ridiculous. Just stop it. Come on. Use that time, collect your unemployment, and look for other work. That's all I can tell you. $900 billion. They had to let go of some salaries. Y'all must have been pretty well paid. Well, that's all I got to say for that. And I can just imagine the hell I'm going to catch for this one. But there it is, guys. And subscribe, like, dislike, leave your comments, good or bad. Share. Everything's good. Have a happy day.